Welcome to our channel. Today, we're counting down the top 10 most expensive movies of all time. From the swashbuckling adventures of Jack Sparrow, to the epic battles of the Avengers, these films represent some of the biggest and most ambitious productions in Hollywood history. We'll be taking a look at their budgets, the challenges they faced, and the impact they had on audiences worldwide. So sit back, relax, and get ready to be amazed at the incredible costs of bringing these cinematic masterpieces to life. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell to never miss an episode of our countdown. Let's get started. Top 10, Harry Potter and the Half-Blood, $250 million. The sixth film in the Harry Potter franchise, Half-Blood Prince follows Harry and his friends as they confront a powerful new enemy, the Dark Wizard Lord Voldemort. The film was shot on location in the United Kingdom and featured a large cast and crew, as well as extensive special effects. Top 9, John Carter, $250 million. An epic science fiction film directed by Andrew Stanton, John Carter tells the story of a former Confederate soldier who is transported to Mars, where he becomes embroiled in a conflict between the planet's inhabitants. The movie was shot on location in the United States and featured a large cast and crew, as well as extensive special effects. Top 8, Spider-Man 3, $258 million. The third film in the original Spider-Man trilogy, Spider-Man 3 starred Tobey Maguire as Peter Parker/Spider-Man, and featured three villains, Sandman, Venom, and the New Goblin. The movie was shot on location in various parts of the United States and was notable for its use of computer-generated imagery, CGI, to create the character of Sandman, as well as its large cast and crew. Top 7, Tangled, $260 million. A Disney animated musical film, Tangled, tells the story of Rapunzel, a young woman with long, magical hair who is held captive in a tower by a witch. The film features the voices of Mandy Moore and Zachary Levi, and was notable for its use of computer animation, as well as its elaborate musical numbers. Top 6, The Lion King, $260 million. Disney's live-action version of its 1994 animated classic, The Lion King, follows the story of Simba, a young lion prince who is forced to flee his kingdom after the death of his father. The film features an all-star voice cast, including Donald Glover, Beyoncé, and James Earl Jones, and was notable for its use of computer-generated imagery to create a realistic and immersive African savanna. The film had a huge commercial success, grossing over $1.6 billion worldwide. Top 5, Pirates of the Caribbean, At World's End, $300 million. The third installment in the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise, At World's End follows Jack Sparrow, Will Turner, and Elizabeth Swann as they attempt to rescue Captain Barbossa from the clutches of the East India Trading Company. The film was shot on location in various parts of the world, including the Caribbean, the United Kingdom, and Singapore, and featured a large cast and crew, as well as elaborate special effects and stunts. Top 4, Avengers, Endgame, $356 million. The conclusion to the Marvel Cinematic Universe's first saga, Endgame, directed by Anthony and Joe Russo, brings together all the characters from the previous 21 films for an epic showdown against the villainous Thanos. The film starred Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans, Mark Ruffalo, Chris Hemsworth, Scarlett Johansson and many more in an ensemble cast.
We lost a part of ourselves. Today we have a chance to take it all back.
Along with the return of many fan-favorite characters and the introduction of new ones. The plot centers around the Avengers and their allies as they work to reverse the destruction caused by Thanos in the previous film, Avengers: Infinity War, and find a way to defeat him and restore peace to the universe. The film features elaborate action sequences, special effects, and emotional moments that bring the story of the MCU to a climax. Endgame was critically acclaimed and grossed over $2 billion worldwide, making it the highest-grossing film of all time. The film also marked the end of an era, with many of the actors who starred in the first Avengers film, retiring their characters, leaving the future of the MCU open for new stories and characters to be told. The film was an emotional and satisfying conclusion to the first decade of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Top 3, Avengers, Age of Ultron, $365 million. Avengers, Age of Ultron directed by Joss Whedon is the sequel to The Avengers, 2012. The film brought back the team of Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, Hulk, Black Widow, and Hawkeye, together with the introduction of new characters Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch, as they attempt to save the world from the rogue AI Ultron, who plans to extinguish humanity. The plot centers around the team's struggle against the powerful and intelligent Ultron, who seeks to destroy the world and create a new utopia in its place. The film features elaborate action sequences, special effects, and dramatic character development, as well as the expansion of the already rich universe of the Avengers. The film was shot mainly on location in England and Italy, featuring an extensive cast of characters and CGI. Avengers: Age of Ultron was well received by audiences and grossed over $1.4 billion worldwide, making it one of the highest-grossing films of all time. The film was notable for its development of the characters and their relationships, as well as its exploration of the consequences of being a superhero. The film's villain, Ultron, was also considered by many critics and audiences as one of the best villains in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, creating a more complex and interesting conflict for the Avengers. Age of Ultron also marked the start of a new arc and set the stage for future movies in the MCU. Top 2. Avengers: Infinity War, $400 million. Avengers: Infinity War, directed by Anthony and Joe Russo, is the biggest ensemble in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The Avengers and their allies must be willing to sacrifice all in an attempt to defeat the powerful Thanos before his blitz of devastation and ruin puts an end to the universe. The plot centers around the villainous Thanos and his quest to collect all 6 Infinity Stones, which will give him immense power and the ability to wipe out half of all life in the universe. The Avengers and their allies must band together in order to stop him and save the universe from destruction. The film was shot on location in Atlanta, USA, and was noted for its large scale and usage of VFX, which were used to bring the huge cast of characters and the epic battles to life. Infinity War was critically acclaimed and grossed over $2 billion worldwide, making it one of the highest-grossing films of all time. The film was also notable for its cliffhanger ending, that left audiences wondering what would happen next. It also introduced new characters, plot lines, and opened many possibilities for the future of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Many fans considered it as a masterpiece and one of the best superhero movies of all time. Top 1. Pirates of the Caribbean, On Stranger Tides, $410 million. The fourth Pirates of the Caribbean movie, On Stranger Tides, directed by Rob Marshall, follows Jack Sparrow as he searches for the Fountain of Youth. The film starred Johnny Depp, Penelope Cruz, Ian McShane, and Jeffrey Rush. The plot centers around the legendary Fountain of Youth, which is said to grant eternal youth to whoever drinks from it. Sparrow, along with his old nemesis Barbossa, form an uneasy alliance to go in search of the fountain with a Spanish crew that also seeks it, as well as the British Royal Navy who wants to put an end to the fountain's existence. The movie was notable for its large budget, which was used to create elaborate special effects, such as the mermaids, the sea battles, and the creatures involved in the Fountain of Youth. On Stranger Tides was shot on location in various parts of the world, including Hawaii and the United Kingdom. The film was a commercial success, grossing over $1 billion worldwide, but received mixed reviews from critics. Despite this, it set the record for the highest-grossing film in the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise. On Stranger Tides also marked the introduction of new characters, like the mermaids, and the return of old ones like Captain Barbossa, adding new layers to the already rich lore of the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. Thanks for watching our video of the top 10 most expensive movies of all time. We hope you enjoyed our countdown and learned something new about the costs and efforts behind these incredible films. Remember to like, comment, and share this video with your friends and family, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Also, hit that notification bell to stay updated with our latest content. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in our next video.